couple that's been through a lot, but it seems like right now, for the foreseeable future, they're on solid ground. How has it been like to play that dynamic and kind of know they are secure and finding the challenges and excitement of keeping that couple invigorating while not having it fall into kind of any patterns or things like that?
It's been nice. I think what is always fun with our coupleship is there is like this ease. And Jenna Fisher from The Office, she was talking about her and John Krasinski and their chemistry, and she was like, I think that people think that chemistry means that, you know, like in real life, like that the two people like want to be together. When really it's like chemistry means that I, with this person, have to work the least amount. Like, and that's always how it feels, is that there's just like this ease. So no matter what it is that we're doing, like even if we are arguing, it's like there's an ease. We can go there with one another. So it's been really lovely to be on solid ground and to get to play with that and within that. Like it's a whole new flavor for us and our dynamic, and it's been nice.
Yeah, I agree. No, because Stellaride's been through the ringer, and same in the past, like last season, we were just at odds. Like it's always something, and I feel like there's been a lot of focus on that storyline, and now that it's like, you know, he kind of puts his best foot forward at the end of last season, saying, you know, I want to be a better man for you and to you, and so we're not. I feel like that's under the bridge. So now the things that we have together are, you know, you're still dealing with what everyone deals with in a relationship, but we're pushing each other in other areas. So like professionally and personally. Yeah. So I think that once it's like now it's more we're on solid ground. And so it's like we don't need to worry about that. We're not spatting, we're not bickering, we're not jealous, it's like just do you and I will help. Like I'll be here. And so that's been nice. That's been nice to play. So we're shooting episode 8. We got a script for I didn't read episode 9 yet. But yeah, it's nice. Is Derek back there?
No, that was Mount.
Yeah. It's been nice.
Yeah, exactly that. Having a sturdy foundation to be able to go and excel, or, you know, deal with the discomfort of, you know, a new job or a new position, whatever it is. It's like you feel like you can handle it better because home is secure.
So you've kind of been doing this a little while now, and you know, the saves are kind of getting bigger and bigger. Do you ever look at the scripts and go, holy crap?
Yeah.
All the time. Okay. All the time.
It's like a sigh. It's like a like how are they? It's one thing to write it, and you know we've had we do have great writers and great writing staff, and I know they're pretty meticulous with going over like how we do this. But it's one thing to put it on paper; it's another thing to shoot it.
Yeah.
And so when we get these really ambitious saves, or I just think I'm like, oh, this day's going to be hairy, because it's stressful. Like if you have shot lists, and for a director, it depends who's directing, and it depends who our first AD is. So it's like when you have these big days, we're getting closer now to daylight savings, and when we only have a certain amount of time, if it's like an exterior day thing, we're there before the sun comes up, and we're there until the sun goes down. So everything's contingent on daylight. So the incidents, they have to. Sometimes they'll break it up into 2 days, or even 3 days. But yeah, it's a lot that goes into it. You got to be on your P's and Q's those days, because you're not wasting any time. You're there when the sun comes up, and you're shooting, you're working, and it's until it goes down, because you're trying to get as much as you can.
Interesting. A lot does happen during the day, doesn't it? I mean, I guess that's when you guys are on.
Well,
shift,
we used to do. I mean, it's just the way they schedule it. But season 1, 2, 3, we were doing a lot of. We did. I think more night scenes, but that was really, really taxing, because you do it. I mean, we would work until 4 a.m. or something like that. You do that for 3
more
4 days.
lighting.
What?
More lighting that they have to.
Oh, if we do, no, but like if we do night scenes, like night scene incidents.
Oh yeah.
So, I think season 8 or 8 seasons in, they try to mitigate the amount of like night things, and it's just more difficult. It's more difficult for our special effects and the safety measures also. But I think it looks great. I like shooting at night.
You talked about being 8 seasons in. Do you feel like you have an ownership of these characters that you can go to the writers and say, I don't know that Stella would do that, I don't know that Kinney would do that? Or
I think that the writers have just as good of a sense and a hold on our characters. So it's pretty rare that happens, and even if it does, they are really wonderful about like when the breakup happened. That was something that me personally was like really upset about and how it happened. But like, it was fun to play with what they had given me. Do you know what I'm saying? So rather than go to them and be like, I think that this needs to be changed, it's like, how can I dance within these parameters and make it so that this is true with these words? And that's my job. That's our job. You know, like, yeah.
You mentioned
I wanted to know that anything that you've taped so far without giving away too much of a spoiler that would creep you out, like the bacterial infection, bacteria eating thing I saw. Anything stood out to you in this season, like when you were filming?
I don't know. That's a new one.
Yeah, I saw the clip.
So yeah, like we had. I don't think we've really, especially on our show. Maybe they've dabbled with a storyline like that on Med, but I'm not sure. But this is, last year we had like Towering Inferno, or they've been wanting to do that, where it's like a large structure fire, everybody's in the same building, and it goes from there, and the police get involved. Like maybe it was arson. So it's just I feel like we're trying something, writing something new, and that we haven't seen, and so it's there's not a huge explosion or fire in that first bit. It's not like we're responding to a huge explosion or fire. So this is it's new. I think for the audience and the fans, it'll be something different. And I could probably for myself and attest for everybody else. Like we went over and above trying to do this right, and hopefully there's that entertainment value and people really dig it.
I also saw Joe was on a stretcher, almost passed out. You know,
Joe is?
Joe? Cruz?
Well, yeah, Joe.
I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't either.
I don't think I would tell you if I did know, but I don't remember
Yeah.
reading that.
Yeah.
I don't remember shooting that.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, but yeah, it was a very intense and emotional scene. So, how do you deal with that? Maybe possibly losing someone, one of your.
Oh yeah, Otis.
Huh?
Yeah, Otis.
Yeah.
It's like
It's like a family.
absolutely, and it's been different. It was hard. Shooting that episode was hard. Yuri was my best friend when I first moved here. Like every weekend we would go to different vintage furniture shops to help me, furnish my place. I was taking cello lessons and had like a recital, and he came. And, he was my best friend, and so shooting that episode and knowing that was the last time that he was going to be on set with us, like that was really emotional. And then it was a mirror, it was a parallel for what Stella was going through. So it's tough, but similar to when you lose. Yeah, similar to when you lose someone, and when they lose someone, they know it absolutely is part of the job, and you move forward. You make do. You continue to show up. You continue to go through the motions of life, and you cling tighter to the people who are there, and appreciate the relationships even more because you've lost someone.
Like, are we going to get to see any? I think one of the greatest bromances is Matt and Kelly.
Yes!
Yeah, no. Someone was talking about how Stella and I have been kind of spending more time together, just a steady relationship, and I still have Casey's still my roommate.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't, because like there was something that happened earlier. I'm like, no. It's like you can stay. You're good. And so until he finds his own spot, or until and even I was joking around, if he starts seeing someone, and if he gets serious, I was like, just tell her to move in.
Yeah.
So just move in. Yeah, we'll all be together. We'll be playing Parcheesi at night and like cooking each other spaghetti.
Yeah.